So I've never played this game. I know, it was hot shit for a while and all these journalists were like, this isn't really a video game. Or something ridiculous like that. So that means I need to change the category. Or I guess I'll change the category when I have a second. Alright. Oh, I can zoom in. Alright, what now? Well, I guess I can just take this moment to, change the category. Let's see. Oh, it's starting anyway. Never mind. Puget Sound? Oh. Alright, I'll take a second and change the category. Okay. Putting in the category. There we go. Now it's working. Alright, should be all switched over now. Perfect. So this is a journal, Edith Finch. So we're opening.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. So I can walk. You know, Puget Sound on the journal is up in Washington State. My parents went to the University of Puget Sound. And these surroundings sure look like the Pacific Northwest. I used to live in Oregon and Washington. And along the Pacific Northwest area, it sure looks like this. All the pine trees and the ferns and the moss is like so spot on. Alright. That's sure a tall house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Yeah, these kind of flowers were around too. I really like those kind of flowers. This is super spot on. God, I feel like I've been to a place just like this, except with the weird, not the weird spindly house, but otherwise, yeah. A lot of newspapers stuffed in there.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Well, that's not good. It's not good.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Can I shimmy over? Oh, I can just shove it open? Okay. Froggies? Where are the froggies? Froggy? Nice stream down here. No trespassing. Yeah, these little brooks over there always have all this moss. I don't see the frog. It's just around.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
So your mother's dead. The Finches. Oh, and they got little finches on their sign. That's really cute. On their family house sign. It's like a hike to get to this house. Really nice here. Really nostalgic.
I wouldn't have driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints? Yeah, there's no way a car could get through here with this fallen tree. Froggy? I guess I gotta shimmy under here. Deer! Oh, it ran away. That was cool, though. There's sure a fucking lot of deer where I used to live in the Pacific Northwest, too.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Yeah, we're here. That is sure a long driveway.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That is a really weird addition they put on the side there. Like, this much, it looks normal. Or I guess it's a little loud, huh? Like, this much, it looks normal. But what the hell's with that? Anyway. There's an old truck here from like decades ago. But it doesn't look like it's that bad off. Frog? Oh, there's little lily pads in the brook. Alright. Missing? Can I interact with this? Finch. That's Hilton Finch? That must be a relative. Missing.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Like you couldn't touch anything? That's another Milton Finch? Something like that. Missing poster. They must have been distributing them. Look at these little garden plots though. This is like really cute. If it wasn't abandoned. Got a bit overgrown, but this is like a cute ass garden even with the overgrowth and all the vines on the bricks. I bet it looks really pretty in the fall because like all of those vines on the bricks would turn orange. The deck chairs could be in worse shape, honestly. Yeah, these are all the missing posters. Probably the winds knocked them around. They're not tied down or anything. It's another missing poster.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
You, I thought you were younger than 17. what a cute little stained glass of a finch and a mountain on the door. Bunch of potting soil here. Somebody in your family was big into gardening. There's a nice little porch swing here. Although the porch swing would be nicer pointed like hereabouts, but I guess this isn't so bad right here. Let's go in.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh. Can I just, like, try to open it anyway?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Ooh, creepy. How do I get in? Do I have to break in? Guess, go around the back. Oh, also, wheelchair accessible. I wonder if, somebody was wheelchair bound in the family or had trouble with stairs. There's the garage. Can we break in through the garage? Ooh, wind chimes. Where are they? My mom had a garage that looked a lot like this. Up there. Oh my god! Even the recycle bins are the same as they were in Oregon. Orcas Island. There is recyclable bin, like a whole bin for recyclables. I wish we had something like this in Vegas. Oh wait, now we do. I just don't live in a place with a bin like this. Trash only. When I used to live near Salem, Oregon, there was a third big old trash can just for yard scraps, like leaves and stuff. I guess for composting. There's the wind chime. Can I get in through here? Through the little doggy door? Yeah, you are so tiny.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
That's not new for you. Lots of gardening tools. What's this? Mirror, water-based primer. Oh, like paint stuff. You know, for being abandoned, yeah, it must not be for a lot of years, because everything in here doesn't look that bad. A lot of tools. This is kind of cool looking. This is 2 old cars so far. Alright.
For the first time in years.
Oops. I'll squeeze in there.
I felt like I was home.
2010. January 2010 was the last time anybody was in here, I see. Ooh. Spoopy. Gotta turn on a light or something. Lots of books.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith. So that's Edith Finch. Dawn, Edie, and Lewis. Loving memory, Lewis Finch. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. Lewis is there on the right. But it didn't look like that was the guy on the poster, but this guy died young too. Memorial service, Finch Family Cemetery. Damn, you guys got your own cemetery? He would have been No, he must have been older than the kid in the poster. He would have been 22? He died when he was 22. That's lame. Says like a missing boy and a dead boy from the family.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah. These places are all near the ocean, so it makes sense that there'd be a cannery there. Yeah. Ooh, a recipe for cinnamon apple pie, I'm assuming? Peeled tart apples, water, lemon juice, sugar. Okay. Chinese takeout?
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Okay, I could see that. It'd be a fucking pain in the ass to get here. Flour, salt, water, yeast, kind of like that one cookbook that's like fire, water, salt, yeast. No, that is a little different. Pleasures of Japanese cooking. Well, somebody in this house was into cooking and was into all sorts of eclectic kinds of cooking. That is a toaster for a lot of people. Where is that sound coming from? There? Alright. What else are we doing? Oh my god, this boy brought home so much salmon.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Yeah, I could see that. There's a lot of shit in here, but it's not bad. Somebody was into collecting bugs. It's another family photo. Violin and cello. Well, these people sure had a lot of eclectic things going on. Oh, this is a nice room. Gorgeous view. That must be where the money's at.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
The house sank? Oh, cool. I've been noticing this pottery is everywhere. With the kind of hairy eyeball looking thing. More photos. I can't look up the chimney. Oh, nice. I like these stump tables. That's a nice chair. Can't sit down, huh? Box? Have you guys ever played this game before?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Ninja Turtles, hell yeah. With you playing it? Should go back here. I was in the kitchen already. Is there a way to get upstairs? Yeah, I should go upstairs. The new game is out on everything. Oh, I see. I don't think I ever played a Ninja Turtle game. Oh, I must have played like arcade games, like in the 90s. So that's the front door. Can I like unlock from the inside? I guess it doesn't matter much. What's
A lot
there?
of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
That's not good. Why is this sealed up? One of these braces was in the garage. So many books. Oh, finally, something about the missing posters.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton. There we go. So you've lost both your brothers? That's pretty fucked up. So this must have been for Grandma Edie to get her up and down the stairs. My aunt just had one of these installed in her house. Oh, I see. Oh. I hope people have fun with it.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Yes. Oh. That's kind of odd. I guess your mom was kind of off her rocker a little bit. Is that why that room downstairs was like epoxied shut? Who was into the bugs? I do not want a scorpion in my wall, no matter where I end up living. Alright, Sven and Edie. That's such a cute door with these finches with the... Oh. Edie died the year you guys left. Or no. Yeah, wait. He died the same year as the brother. That's not good. And then Sven, Hofstad Finch died. They must have been husband and wife, but he died way before this girl was born, Edith. And yet they kept the door the same. 6-player, wow. So it's like a fighting game? Wow, all of these got epoxied shut. That's kind of... Calvin and Sam. I haven't seen hide nor hair of those guys yet. Gregory, 1976-1977. So these braces that were made in the, there's peepholes, huh?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Mount Rainier, that's in Washington, by Seattle. By Puget Sound, actually, so they're probably near Seattle. One of those islands out in the Sound. Your mom was a little weird, I have to say, putting everybody's death dates on their sealed up doors. Calvin died in 1961.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That is fucked up. Your poor grandpa. Also, is that why there's so many additions to the house? Because they ran out of rooms? Because this is Calvin's room forever. And if people needed more rooms, they built them. That is so weird. You guys are a little, Can I peep into Barbara's room? Is Barbara dead? 1960.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Wow. She had a really long room. Oh, is this Barbara Finch?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So she still had fans. I feel like there's somebody's room I didn't peek into the grandparents' room.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Huh. Molly, was 10 years old when she died in 1947.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of like Encanto, right? With the painted doors with everybody's names on them. But isn't it a little messed up? Also, this is an open door.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Oh.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Well, your mom was weird. I'm glad we can walk into one of these places. Did they hire someone to do all this painting, or was somebody really into painting? Well, apparently her grandma was really into painting, but... Those are nice butterflies. Alright, where else can we go? I know there's more to the house. I guess we should go downstairs for now? Maybe there's another set of stairs. A lot of packing tape. What happened that night they just had to abandon the house? Alright, I've been in the kitchen. That's the garage. That's how I got in. The clock has stopped because nobody's winding it. I was in here. That's Edie's wheelchair. So indeed they had to have a wheelchair ramp for her outside. Anything else? Dead plants. China cupboard. Can I get out onto the deck? Oh, have I been in this room? No, I haven't been downstairs. What's this? Barbara. She had a music box? Oh, whoops, whoops.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh. He's the one who built the additions? Or did he build the house itself? Barbara Finch on the... Oh, alright. I walked right past this before, didn't I? Alright.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Ah. We still can't go. Well, let's see. There's chemicals and painting and cleaning stuff. Nuts. Why is this room locked?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's creepy. Thought your whole house was a library. And why is the library sealed up? Can I get through to here? No? Oh, it's just a closet. Oh, they had everybody's mail separated. Milton's empty because he was missing. So Dawn was your weird mother? Among Us! You can't escape it. I'm just kidding. Should I go back outside the house? Gosh, there's windows to nothing. That's how you know if a house has been built up too much. How do you get out onto the deck? I was here before. Huh. Maybe I'll go outside again. For now. Obviously there's more of the house because it's huge. But I guess I'll go outside for now. Oh! Power breaker? Can I turn on the
power
lights?
had been turned off the night we left.
Oh. Oh, big kiddie pool. Bicycles. There's a big freezer. Important. Oh, that's the freezer stuff. That's where they kept the bodies, in the freezer. No. Guess I'm going back out. Can I go back out through the doggy door? You're not letting me leave, so there's something else I gotta do in here. There's other things to do in here, I mean. Yeah, this is where those freaking bracers with the peepholes were made. Or maybe those were the whatever. They got the little stoppers so you don't go past the ball and crash into the garage. The big garage. Alright, I guess we're going back in. See if I missed anything. That loud noise from earlier kind of stopped. Maybe that was just the wind. I can kind of hear it going again. There's the air blowing through the house or something. At this point, I'm just kind of looking around for anything that's like I can interact with. I bet I've just been walking past something. Can I turn on the light? Yeah, it's all off. Wonder if there's a breaker. I figured that would be in the garage, but I guess I need to look for more locked doors to put the key in, but most of the rooms are sealed up. I do like the atmosphere of this game a lot though, and I totally know these vibes from living in this kind of area. Not on an island, but in the area. Excuse me if it gets a little boring while I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Maybe I should try zooming in on things more. Maybe it's like some PT thing where if I zoom in on things, it'll like do something. There was a repair here. What's with that? Who broke the banister? Is there anything else in your great uncle's room? Draw back the curtains or anything? Oh, hello. I missed this. This train in there.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, can I unlock 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? That's it? The key your mother left you was to unlock 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh shit, that's not 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh!
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Whoa, hello. Okay, here we go, here we go. Crayons?
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Black cat. Baby wagon, tea set. Well, this just kind of looks like a kid hideaway.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's one of the rooms, right?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Ooh. This is one of the rooms we were looking in earlier. Ooh. There's a little secret passageway between bedrooms through the closet.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
I see. Yeah, your grandma sounds cool compared to your mom. Daddy? Molly? This is Molly's room. And they put a painting of her after she died. Oh my god, she was just 10? I think I said that before, maybe. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh. The gerbil food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Where's the gerbil?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
You sent me home to bed without dinner.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Bitch is hungry. Yeah, big bed for a 10-year-old. Also, how do you know you'll be gone soon? Are you terminally ill? And did your mom send you home to bed without food while you're terminally ill? Oh, you have a fishy too.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Good, yeah. Yeah, sorry Christopher. How do I let him go? Yeah, go swim, fishy. Man, if she's considering goldfish, bitch is really hungry. Kind of spooky outside. So dark. Oh, the closet. Maybe you can sneak between rooms? Oh, you had a attached bathroom? Wow, fancy life, kid. Get
I
some
kept
water?
eating and eating.
You ate toothpaste? No! No! Don't eat the toothpaste. Don't eat the holly?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Is this why you died? That's poisonous. Yum. I know, irresponsible 40s parents. And that's kind of what it was like back then. What my mom and her siblings, how they grew up, I think nowadays you'd classify that as child neglect.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
I heard that too.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Not a
I
finch?
reached out for her.
Oh. They chained your window shut?
And suddenly,
What?
I was a cat.
Oh. Get it. Cat simulator, hell yeah. You jumping back in? Freedom! Get out of here. Eat the bird. It flew away, bro. I was too slow. Oops. Oh, I didn't know that did something. This is the whole family tree. Somebody named their kid Odin? Anyway. Kitty. What do I do? Ah! Here we go. Ooh, we are high up there. Where's that bird? There we go.
I
You!
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Get it! Where is that bird?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Kitty. I rang the little bell. It's the cat simulator I always wanted. Where's that bird? It's dark. I can't see shit. I like how she's always purring. I can't do my little tightrope routine over there? This is not a good enough cat simulator. If this was a good cat simulator, I'd be able to walk across these hanging sheets. Where's that bird? It is dark. Oh, to the nest? I need to get to the nest over there. Here we go. I needed to get to the gutter. Oh, there it is. Get it. Eat it. Where are they?
I jumped and I almost got her.
Eat her. You're hungry.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where is she? I can't hop up here? This is where I was before. Can I go up here? No. Oh, that's scary. There we go. Bird? Are you higher up in the tree? Can't tell where it is. Can I jump over there? Can I jump? That's a little too far. Under? You! Now you're up there. That's where I was
now
before.
I was up in the big tree.
Yeah.
I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Eating the mama bird. Eat it.
I gobbled her up,
Oh!
and suddenly I was an owl. First,
Whoa.
all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
You want to eat a mouse? Mouse?
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Oh, where are they? Where are they? Aha!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Jesus.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Girl!
Then flew off to find something bigger.
This is worrying.
A mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'm good at this predator thing.
She was almost too big to carry. I
Ah!
started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Ah!
And suddenly, I was a shark.
In the tree? Girl, you're gonna die. Do I have to flop? I have to flop over to the ocean? I had no idea this game was like this. I have to flop over the ocean.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I bet. Where's a fish? That's a kelp. Fish.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Seals?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh my god, girl. Best game. Well, where is she? Oh, bleeding. I can see the blood. You're a shark. Can't you smell blood? Oh, there you are.
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Can I flop back into the ocean? No? Oh! Can I eat the snake? Oh, I am a snake! I am a snake. That's my body. At least I think so.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
A monster. Can't you just slide under here? No? There we go.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
You ate people? Girl, you're 10. Don't think about eating people. Maybe she's a kraken? And these are the tentacles?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
You gonna eat the captain?
His belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor. In the morning. What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor?
I think it's like a kraken. So I'm like pulling myself along the ground. Having a little sit? Oh, I can actually kind of decide where I go. I was just randomly moving around.
Scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Here I hit
Am I just supposed to eat everybody on the ship? came from. I think. I'm gonna go up this other staircase over here. Both the stairs lead to the same place. Maybe there's something more up deck? Maybe there's something else in here. Yeah, now that I know how to move like this, it's funky. You literally send the tentacle forward and control it, and then you push the interact button to pull yourself up. Oh, there is the captain up there. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to eat the captain. How do I get in there? Kinda creepy.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I'm still the Kraken.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Out of a toilet? What came up through the toilet?
I got closer and closer.
All my stomachs.
All my stomach started growling.
All your stomachs. That's scary. Are you gonna get a
And
kid?
suddenly, I
in
was
their room?
weak again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
You dreamed about the monster under your bed? That's concerning. How did they find her?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Wow. So there's Edith up there. There's Molly down there. Damn, they had 5 siblings. Molly, Barbara, And Molly was the oldest, but she was only 10. Wow. Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, Walter. The original Edie was her mother. No. Yes? Maybe. Odin. Ingeborg. Maybe Ingeborg was the mother with the accent. Boo, you wanted to see her get eaten by the monster? And Gus, Gregory, and Dawn. So her mother really is the throughway to the house, and her father's name was Sanjay. Milton and Lewis. Right. Dawn was fucked up. Anyway, her mother died in 2016. And both of your brothers are dead. Oh my god, her entire... all of the Finches are dead except for her. Okay then. All of the Finches are dead. Kitty? I heard a little bird. Cat, come back. Cat!
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
No kidding.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
But she never met Molly. That was the satellite TV. We can get in another room this way.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Ooh. This is the cool grandma's room with all her paintings and knitting. Shrine sketches. What kind of shrine?
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Yeah, your mom seems like a piece of work. Ooh. Her last painting?
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Something bad happened.
Her room was like a museum.
Wait, so Odin... They actually reused a room? This used to be Odin's room?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
So they were from
and
Norway.
Misfortune.
Oh, whoops. Wait, no. Let me do that again.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
The family curse?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
The house was imported from Norway?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Jeez, so he didn't even get to set foot in America.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home.
And that's the
Orcas
cool
Island.
grandma. That's the cool grandma. Was the immigrant to America. Gotcha. But she was already married to Sven and had the baby Molly. Gotcha. It's all coming together.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
So they recovered his body from the sea?
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Alright.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Nice mutton chops you drew on him. All these got cat ears. Okay. Oops. Why did they have to bring the house with them if they were trying to run away from a curse? This seems like about the most cursed thing you could do. Her medications are still on her bed. She had oxygen. She had oxygen. She made a little shark out of newspaper. She was so creative. She had a hospital bed that they took in here, a recliner, and it's got the handlebars on one side, so she doesn't fall out, but she can still get up from this side. That's why the handlebars are only on one side. She had a bunch of perfume and meds.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Right, he built
She
the
could have,
house.
but she didn't.
He built the house, right? He's even, like, memorialized with his saw. He was so into carpentry. His hard hat, his Norwegian flag. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Dragon kills Finch. Oh my god.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
So that's Dawn. I see.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Oh.
It was a pretty big trace.
That's, yeah. All of this shag carpeting in the bathroom with the matching toilet cozy is pretty atrocious. There's another Mount Rainier National Park poster. Frog! This is sure an old bathroom. Old glasses. More medication. Candles. She had the chair in the shower so she could sit down, but that's not a proper shower chair. I'm gonna kill them. She had a handlebar though, that's good. A grab bar is good, but you don't want to use a freaking lawn chair as your bath chair. That had to be so uncomfortable anyway. I do not know why there's a bottle of bleach in there though. Maybe they were trying to clean it. Can I open this door? It's sealed. Oh yeah, this is where the peephole was, and that's how I saw the Mount Rainier poster. Another book? Do they all have the same lock? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch. Oh, so I can open this too.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
The pop-up book is cute.
It's in the last place you would look.
These people are so creative. Her grandma must have put this together.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Whoa. Alrighty. Calvin Finch, born 1950, died September 1961. Yeah, nobody lives for very long except Edie.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh. The old camera. Big sink. He was matting this picture, I think. Actually, this is all camera development stuff, isn't it? There's the red light, and this is where the chemicals would have been. Right? Alright, what's down here? Can you go in there, Edith? Yeah. You have a squeezed up beer can? There's some alcohol back here. Milton, another painting from him. Wow, all these bedrooms are connected? Good thing her mom never found out. Ashtray. Somebody was smoking up a storm. This must have been Sam's room? Or something? Somebody was in this space.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
So it is Sam's room. And his dead brother Calvin. They measured their heights by years. Oh, that's fucked up. That's the brother's height on the right. So there were twins, and their heights were the same up until he died. And so Sam kept measuring his height, but he had to see his dead brother's height there this entire time. They had a hybrid room, different colors. So the brother was into space. Sam was into army shit? Okay.
And that he never talked about him.
And yet this remained his room, September 1961. This bed looks pretty good for being untouched for 50 years. Oh, that's cool. That's way cool. Was he the one into the butterflies? Oh, it turns? Oh, that's so cool. What? What? That's so cool.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Somebody was, sure, stashing some alcohol in here. I know, right? So cool. So there's two different ways we can go. I kind of want to look in here. Milton. Oh, this is Barbara's room, the child star.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara and King Kong? What does this say? I can't read it all that well. Oh well. Did she play guitar? Seattle Ballet Company presents Swan Lake. See? Seattle. They're really close to Seattle. Oh, that's where I was. Why is there this scary music in Barbara's room? Is there something really bad about Barbara? Barb Street. Yeah, look at those skates.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, as a has-been. Died in 1960. She was just 26? Or 16? She was just 16. That's bad. When she died. Dreadful stories. Guest starring
Of all the stories
Barbara
people wrote
Finch.
about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another
Old Jack
guest.
here
Oh.
with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang
Can I
of
kill
hoodlums
Rick?
in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding
Oh!
and winding
Hello?
until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
That's how you get in the basement. Alright. Even this little comic strip is controllable. That's pretty cool.
She found
Oh,
Rick's
no.
crutch and imagined the worst.
Blood? This is horrible.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh shit.
And grew still.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh dear!
Ah! She whacked him. Good.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and...
She
Good.
threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
This is cool. The same house, but a comic book version. Also, yeah, you guys liked my my turn at voice acting earlier. It got all growly. What is it, Walter?
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and
Oh no!
was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Ah! scary.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
The window? Or in here?
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Ah. That's not it. Hide under the bed? But you don't want to abandon Walter. Maybe I wasn't supposed to crawl in here? Not opening that. Oh, what was the other way out of here? There was another way out of here.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Correct. That's how it broke.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Like Halloween or whatever. So that was how the banister broke. A freaking killer, like a crazy killer, fell through it.
The hook man had vanished.
No!
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Run! Run to the door! Run to the door! Help! Who is it? Who is it? Hopefully it's not him.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
It's from inside the house! Oh, fuck!
Oh dear.
The monsters
It was all fake?
surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Oh, from the
Then
convention?
she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with
What?
the final breath, Barbara Finch
So it's just a
became
fake
the
spooky
voice
story?
of her life. I
So
was
what
there
really
myself,
happened?
But I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
So basically she was
And little
murdered.
Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Ew.
Her ear.
Ew!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
So exploitative.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Huh. I didn't want to play horror games. I didn't know this was a horror game. I'm surprised too. I am like so easily scared. Well, that's a damn shame. She got murdered. Well, I know what to do about the music box now.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah. Where are we now? The library? Barbara. Oh. So I'm back in the house. And now I can... That's the banister where... Well, at least this part is true. Somebody fell. Now we gotta do the music box. Gotta keep turning it. There it goes. Alright, I guess we're going downstairs. Scary. So she's never been down here? Where was your room, Edith? And your siblings? There's a pool table down here. Laundry down here. The water heater.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Ah. So this is where Sven's workshop was. And that's the table saw that cut his leg open, and that's why this was in the flashback. The comic.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Huh. So dark.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
That would be pleasant.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What? The hell is this? A pressure chamber?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Whoa, hello? There's a tunnels dug out of here? It's
She
dark!
said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
I don't blame him after what he went through. He built himself
If
a
there's
bunker?
a pattern in all these stories,
This is a bunker. Like a bomb shelter.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah. She was the killer. Ah, beautiful. Oh no, it's just a picture. So he could pretend he was outside. Wow. It's just a photograph of the northwest of Mount Rainier. Walter. He died in 2005.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Holy shit! Everyone enabled this?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Is it open yet?
Having a schedule, living for today.
Just
I
gulping
always
that
expected
down.
to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, maybe you just do anything.
But why is the ground shaking? Earthquakes? Potential cave-ins? I gotta pay attention to the calendar. I think years passed.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Are those just peach
And then one
slices?
day, everything just
2005. This is like 30 years
stopped.
later.
Whatever
when
that
he
thing
died?
was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
Is that the monster that
Or maybe
ate
I just
Molly?
got tired of being afraid.
There's a monster in the house?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Since you last heard
I'm
the rumbling?
done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Okay. This is the way out over here. Why can't I go any further this way? Is there another way out? Ah. I suspect that's where I'm going next. Edith's going next. Isolation syndrome.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Why? Oh, okay.
Whatever killed Barbara
So the
and Molly
he thinks the monster killed her too.
and Calvin.
And Calvin? There's a monster in here?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left,
A year left?
or a month,
Oh.
or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh no! He got hit by a train as soon as he tried to leave. Jesus.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Wow. He had a big old beard. He was 53.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Don't get hit by a train, Edith, okay?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What
I
else
can
didn't
only
she
imagine
tell me?
what else she was hiding.
An uncle under the house.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Ew, is this just his rubbish pile? That's where he broke out.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Don't get hit by a train!
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Maybe so. Oh, he's got a altar to him out here with getting hit by the train. Oh, that's ironic because he had like a train in his original room. Like he had like a train bunk bed. Well, I guess that train doesn't come through here anymore, so no risk of her getting killed. Did that happen with the crash? Alright, we're back outside. It's
I don't know if I should
nighttime
even
now.
be writing this.
Nighttime now.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
You're only you could possibly live longer, you know? So there's some electricity around here.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Who's you? Is
And
this
the
when you're
history
older?
you're a part of.
Your future child?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Beautiful.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Are there people on that boat? Oh no, that's just a thing. So that's the people who live on the rest of the island. So why'd they have to leave so suddenly? The monster? There's a monster in this house and I'm gonna get eaten?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Also, I think Edith is half Indian or half Pakistani. Like, her father's name is Sanjay. Yeah, her father's name is Sanjay, and she's her skin's pretty dark. I think she and her brothers are half. So anyway. Here we are back at the house, except now we're on the other side of the garden fence. Tree house.
think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
That's a mood.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's bad. Are we going to the cemetery?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
No, I mean, I could see that. Right,
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2
Oh.
had been my fault.
Wow, you guys and gerbils. Molly had gerbil. Christopher the fish. They had full-ass headstones made for the fish. That's a bit much, isn't it? And all the years, like 10 years, 5 years. That's a well-lived goldfish. Oliver the gerbil. Like, you don't need to make... you don't need to make a full-ass stone gravestone for the gerbil that only lived 7 years. I mean, there were markers and stuff and urns, but like a full-ass stone engraved headstone seems like a bit much with the years on it. Bob. Shotzi lived a good while. 14. Derpy Jr., Derpy. Well, eventually, later on, they seem to have gone to more like wooden markers. Like, this is more like it. Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker. Oh, there's even more back there. Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. Are those all gerbils? Those must all be the gerbils. Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Frog! Frog! Oh, there's one I can't read. Bailey. Lived a good long time. Who is Bailey? A big dog? Holy crap. Oh no, that's only like 13 years. That's okay for a dog. Make a shrine for the gerbil. Yeah.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Edie, why? Molly with the cat. Calvin. We haven't heard about Calvin yet, except that he probably got eaten by the... He's the twin, and he likes space, and he probably got eaten by the monster. Sven. He lived to be 49? That's still not very long. 59? 59. Edie died 2010 when they left the house. She was all into writing and candles. That's a cool display, actually. Walter. That's his tunnel. That's pretty creative. Barbara. She's a star.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
And that's who the cemetery was built for, right? Because the instant they got here, Sven died. Cool.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
His shipwreck? That he died on? And they had this installed just
Edie
to look
said
at
she
it?
dreamed about the old house every night.
That's the old house. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the ship he was on and he died. That's pretty wild. So they salvaged parts from the old house to make the new one? Like the bricks? Is that it?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Yeah? Oh, I didn't notice these
Her dad
before.
had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Oh, wow. This feels funny, like, Gregory Peck played, Atticus Finch. Gregory Finch. To Kill a Mockingbird. He was only a year old? Sam. He was only 33. And Gus. I don't think we've heard much about Gus. He was 13. Damn, everybody dying young.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Your mom did, yeah. Sanjay, your dad's dead too? You're all alone! Your dad's dead! Your mom's dead! Oh my god. Sanjay Kumar, that's your dad, right? He died a long time ago. Holy shit. Lewis Finch died in 2010. That's your brother. He's a little... Milton Finch, that's your missing brother. Born May... Oh, that's too bad. They made a gravestone for him, but they couldn't put his death date.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Ah, I see. You're not a pop-up thing for your other brother and your dad? You're
There's
all
so many
alone.
things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
This is depressing.
But looking back on it now,
I'm surprised these plates are still there.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
You're pregnant? I thought you were 16 or 17. Whoopsie. Teen pregnancy? So you are talking to your future child. That's the attic.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
What's with the games I'm playing in teen pregnancy? There was like Monica and now Edith. Oh my god. She is pregnant. And that's what she meant earlier by smaller bellies. Plot twist.
They were both pretty intense.
Whoa. Sam. Wait, whoops. Scary.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
That's her mother when she was young.
Not quite.
Yeah, Sam was obsessed with the camera.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
He was obsessed with getting it focused and stuff.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
There's an Odin Finch National Park.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
There must be a national park on the island or something. Why wouldn't they call it Orcas Island National Park?
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Aww. Where's your daughter?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Are you just taking a picture of the view? Oh, she's down there. No.
Nothing quite like being outside.
Oh my god.
Hold still.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Oh, she had the camera.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to... You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe.
What?
Or was it? It could have been.
What am I supposed to be taking a picture of? The camera with infinite film. This is all in the pile of pictures that she's holding. Oh, is that it? Shrine? Or no, that's the monument to Odin, I think. Or not. Really? Can we see the house from here? No, maybe that's something else. The gun. With poems on it. Anything else, Dad? I'm gonna take another picture of you. I don't know what it wants me to do. Take a picture of the great outdoors. Great outdoors can't focus. But this is pretty interesting. Like, the only things you... Like, it limits you taking a picture of everything because only certain things really focus. So that is interesting. What am I supposed to be taking a picture of? Good thing I have infinite film. The fishing poles? What's over there? Oh, a buck! That's what I'm looking for.
Good eyes, Don.
Yeah, I got the buck.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Oh, I'm shooting the buck? I took a shot with the camera. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's gone. Where's Daddy-O?
Dad,
Oh, she's
Just
taking a
breathe.
picture of...
Turn off your imagination. Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive...
Oh!
Great shot,
realize-
Don!
I didn't realize that would be the gunshot when I pushed that button. Now she's crying.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm controlling him. That's freaky.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, it's the timer. Okay. Oh, she's up there. Crying over the buck's
Dad,
body.
it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, Oh shit! That's how he died? Holy shit. There's a
Of all these
picture
stories, that's
of
the
Sam's
one I wish
death.
most that my mom had told me.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So Sam was in the Marines. No wonder he was into the hunting stuff. Oh yeah, his half of his room was all military and hunting. So that was Dawn's father. What? I just keep murdering? Well, blame the video
Sam
game
spent his
devs,
life
not
shooting
me.
photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Huh. Wow.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah. He had a nice lamp. Antler thing to hold jewelry for Kay, his wife. His door is sealed shut. So at least he got his own room when he was older and he wasn't stuck in the frickin' dead twin room. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't have flown with him getting married.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah. Finch. Control. Oh, that's cute. Oh, so there's like space toys for the twin? He used to do stuff in here? Baby? That's scary! Right, Gregory died as a baby, but that portrait is terrifying. Divorce contract for Kay and Sam. Oh.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, I'm the baby? Great.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Like the monster? I remember that frog. That was in Edie's room, I think.
Watching over Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, I'm controlling the frog. That's freaky.
I wonder what he saw.
Trying to pop the bubbles? Yeah, I'm controlling the frog and I can make it jump. Can I get any of these things? There we go.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
Now they're following me? The little Lego guys? I gotta do it timing with the music.
It sure made him happy.
This is peak gameplay right here. I'm supposed to knock everything off, okay. Oh, up there. I'm supposed to bounce up there? This is the main story. This is what it's all about.
I know how silly it sounds.
Woo! Wait, no! No, the radio!
I'm worried about a baby being too happy.
No! No, 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 no! The radio fell in the tub, and...
Slipping away.
No!
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
Holy
Hold on,
fuck,
I
he
don't
got
want that to be
electrocuted? Is that what happened? Or was those just bubbles? Where's the baby? Maybe that wasn't it. Where's the baby? He's just sitting in the tub? Or what?
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Those are just bubbles. Oh, it's the bubble bath, I guess. But I can't stop the water!
Understand
He drowned?
about Gregory. About everything.
This is the real gameplay, but I'm concerned. I'm swimming.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
It wasn't your fault. Can I unplug the plug before I die?
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Oh my god, so that was like
Good luck,
the
Kay.
experience of him drowning?
Love, Sam.
Oh my god. That's horrifying. So he drowned? Frog. Wow. So they divorced over that. Dawn. So this is where all the babies were taken care of up here? Gus?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Wow. This is also gameplay. I'm controlling the kite. Oh no,
My
it
father made
crashed.
him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Did his kite get hit by lightning or something?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met me, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
There is sure a wedding happening. A totem pole?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
It might be
but
real.
Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Screw you, Dad. Yeah, the Pacific Northwest is where the like First Nations that built the totem poles were from. So this might be a real totem pole. Fuck you, Dad. At least he had a hobby.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh. He did get hit by lightning. I have no choice but to keep flying the kite. They went inside the tent. Okay. Whose wedding was it? I'm making loop-de-loops. Whee! Loop-de-loop. Oh. Oh, the wind is kicking up. Everything is flying.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Crudely made. More destruction. Great.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power.
I
All my
knew it
father
was
said
lightning.
This was make the music louder.
That's not good. Was it Dawn's wedding, maybe? That would make sense, I guess. I wish that... Oh. It was the crashing tent? Or...
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh. He got killed by debris from the wind.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh, I see. So her first brother was born in 1988, and she wasn't born until 11 years later. So, yeah, it was probably Dawn's wedding. Yeah, it was probably Dawn's wedding where that happened. Well, that was something. Oh, raise flag, breakfast. Is this their father who did all this? Because he's like so military hoo-ha. Like, breakfast 8, quiet time 11. That's pretty late for quiet time. Dawn sweeps and takes out the trash. Gus mops and mows the yard. Greg gets to be a baby! Routine, jump rope 100 times, jumping jacks 150 times, push-ups 100 times, crunches 100 times, run to the mailbox and back. Alright, that actually is quite a run, so I don't blame him. That big long path to the mailbox uphill. Goblins and Ghouls roleplay manual, like Dungeons and Dragons. Somebody was into that. What now? Is there a way out? Okay. Whoa. That was weird. Was there something else over here? I already looked over there. Yeah, there must be something else back here. Sorry to make you climb through on your pregnant belly. Can I go up the pole? Probably not. Oh, there's stairs. I can climb up the wall, right? Yeah.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
It's kind of intense.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I would fucking hate that, personally. To do the rock climbing wall to get to bed, and then slide down the pole to get down. Like, I know some, like, more athletic kids would love that, but not for me. I would imagine you need to pee in the middle of the night and you go down a fireman pole. How would you not wet your pants? Like, beautiful rug. Actually, this is a nice loft. Dawn
She
and
spent a
Sanjay?
summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, so they were in India. And she liked a lot of India stuff, so that's why she's got like this and the map. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Pack! Fly to India. Copy passport. After school teaching. Aha. So that was like, she married him a year after meeting him? Alright. So she was studying up here. Alright.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh. No wonder she turned out weird. Okay. Anything else up here? Teach critical thinking. Dawn. What do these say? College application. That was her student ID from her high school. Alright, alright. Oh, open the window.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Well, I know how that goes. I was
Lewis
teaching
was born
English
a
in
year
Japan.
later.
Whoa, she didn't waste time.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Oh God.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, was she the one who
And
was
to see
big
kids
into
in the house
gardening?
again.
So they had plants grown for all of the dead kids. Basil, sage, thyme, mint. All of Milton's drawings. Edith's got some... Is this you, Edith? I guess these are the 3 kids. Dawn. And maybe Dawn was the big gardener.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Oh, so now we're getting to the add-on. This weird tower thing. They had to add on to the... They added on the tower for the kids. Because nobody wanted to reuse a goddamn room, apparently. So now we're getting to the kids' rooms.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Great job. Awesome. Yeah, looking a little more modern in here. This is the critical thinking thing, just like she had that book, critical thinking, how to teach it. So that was the gerbil cage of the gerbils you killed. Edith. And then she had Lewis rules. So this is Lewis's desk. Were they homeschooled? I guess she homeschooled them. They had flashcards of all the family members? That's a bit much. So, because Milton was missing, this is like Lewis's and Edith's desks. So this was your desk.
But it didn't last.
Oh, great. They did the history of Odin Finch. Dawn Finch wrote a book on learning. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. So she really got into the teaching thing. So she was a teacher, and then her children became her students. Or is the classroom she was writing about just her kids? That'd be a lot. Scientific method: observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. Yep. Wait a second. What does this say? Our family history, fact or fiction. Dawn, please get over it. This is why you're weird. Flashcards on your family is a lot.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, now we're finally finding out the shit. A castle. That's the castle. I mean, this is pretty sweet. I'd love to be a kid and live here. It just doesn't look very safe. Milton. He had all those black drawings, so this looks like him. This is sealed up too now.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oops. Room full of paintings. He was talented. But why is it all black? Oh, well, let's break into his room. Because apparently Milton was finding out all of the family secrets before you were. Just looking around here. Wow, this freaking rules. Imagine having this as a kid and you have this 360-degree view. They have solar panels? Good for them. I mean, I guess if you're this isolated, it'd be good to be off the grid. Maybe that's how the lights are working on the outside, because the solar panels, maybe? They're not on the breaker, or I don't know how that shit works, but just assuming. I'm not an electrician. Let's go in here. Haul your pregnant body into there. Here's his paintings. Man, he was so good. I want to look at his paintings. He had a model city. It's like a playground. He was so talented.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah, I bet. He was sure into the monochrome thing. Was he colorblind? Yellow paint, though. Oh! He had a little lift? That's so freaking cool. You pull the rope and it lifts you up there? That's so cool. Man, this kid had the best childhood ever and then he went missing. This is so freaking cool. What? Oh! Hello! Actually, Mars, welcome to the stream. I think it's a really interesting so far. I used to live kind of in this kind of area, so it's pretty nostalgic, but also it's pretty depressing. But the details are really good, so I've been kind of diving into the details. I'm not sure how far I'm through it or anything, so I'm just going through it. Magic paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. Oh, it's a little flip book. Right? Right? Is there anything else I can do? I guess not. Or, wait a second. Yeah, there we go. It is a flip book. He was so talented. Look, magic paintbrush. A flip book within a flip book. Oh, this is such a shame. He was so talented. Yellow doorknob. Wait, was that a hint to get to another part of his room? Milton.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So you didn't get to know him that well. Oh, it's a beautiful drawing. That's a shame. I'm trying to remember what I saw. There was the door. How do I get to the door? Let's. I guess I'll go down first.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
She lost it. Where's the door? That was just a magic door. What do I do now? Oh. Actually, Mars, have you heard of The Unfinished Swan? It's a sequel to this game, gives you Milton's story. I didn't know that was a thing. Milton seems really cool, so I might look into that. Thank you. Milton seems really cool.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that. You can see the old house out there. Oh, we can go up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Lewis. For his disappearance? I haven't played it yet, but it's on my to-do list. Oh! Well, thank you for letting me know about it.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
That's right, he was the guy at the cannery. Relatable, though. Alright. This is his room. Lewis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Interesting. He was into tie-dye? He was a musician. Was he the musician? They have a literal boat up here that he lived in. That's so freaking cool. And like hangy chairs? What? You kids had like the coolest digs. This actually is pretty cool. I take it back about the weird tower thing. It's actually cool. Time to break into Lewis's room. This is her brother, the one she grew up with.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That
Weed?
part of him lived on.
Smells like weed. Black lights, hookah. This guy is such a musician. Where's his instruments? He played video games? He had a Wonderland. Oh, it's supposed to be like a Wonder Swan?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Ah. And then he died in real life. High school diploma? Oh, so he didn't even make it to high school and he was just hanging around. I see. Legalize marijuana. Well, you got your wish. It is now legal in Washington. You can die happy knowing that. There's his weed. What's that? Theodore's Quality Cigars. Oh, you smoked all sorts of stuff. Or did you just keep your weed in the cigar box? Lewis Finch. Locker contents. He had a computer. This is a good setup. Imagine having a computer with this kind of view. That's like really cool. San Juan Ale. He had some medications. Started getting all the cans home. Alright, what's in here? From Dawn Finch from Greater Seattle Institute of Psychology.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, you're already behind. You're behind on the fish, man.
He kept working at the cannery.
Oh.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Everybody has so much freckles in this family.
wander.
Oh. Oh, that's why. I thought it was weird that it used the right stick to move his hand, but that's because I'm using the left stick
I asked him to describe it.
To do his wandering.
He said
now I'm doing
he started
both.
small.
I am doing both at once. Oh! Actually, Mars, thank you for the follow, and hey, shout out to you.
He'd feel his way about.
This is wild. I'm like double tasking here.
Then something moved. Bats.
Bats.
And toads.
Thank you so much.
And things that have not names.
This is wild. I have to use both sides of my brain here.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh, now it's like isometric.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Yeah, with all the sharp objects going around.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a
He's
whole
good at-
new Lewis.
It's because he's good at going on automatic.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
I can't see any fish.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me
This is
he'd made
really
a new friend.
cool. This is really cool. Doggy! In his brain. A new friend in his brain. This is really cool. Ah!
On the edge of a city named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
This guy's following me.
Then he made musicians.
Do I usually focus on story-driven games? Yes, so far I do. Yeah, that's the plan. just finished a really big story-driven game
And
today.
songs for them to play.
So I played Edith Finch because I think I could probably finish it in one sitting, because I finished that game early
He talked
today.
about starting a band.
I knew he was a musician. So yeah, if you're
He was
looking
always
for
humming something.
story-based games, this is the right place. Oh, what was the
Every
prior
day
game?
His imagination grew stronger.
Sorry, I'm like triple tasking right now because I need to like use both
He
sticks
no
for
longer
this.
spoke at the cannery.
All right, I'll stay still for a second. Oh, it's okay. My prior game was The Somnium Files. It's like a twisted sci-fi murder mystery
But his
game.
chopping was as reliable as ever.
But
Then one day it struck him.
the
At
sequel.
all the cheering crowds.
The sequel coming out later this month. So I wanted to refresh on it and show my viewers like what's going on, if they could get more out of it if they'd seen the previous one. So
Even the stones under his feet.
I'd played it a couple of years ago, but this is a
Were
replay, and
all
it turned
in his
out
imagination.
it turns out I forgot a lot. So I think it went really well.
So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Lewistown.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Wow. Oh, shit. Yeah, if you're okay with like adult content and like stuff, I think you'll enjoy it. Because there's a lot of like people's eyes
Conquer
getting
a city, then immediately push on.
injured and stuff. And there's a lot of sex jokes, but mostly it's like tongue in cheek and played for laughs.
St. Louis.
But otherwise, yeah, it's a really good game.
He started drifting away from our reality.
And the sorry, I'm double tasking again. I love a good story-driven game. Always looking for new ones. Yeah, it should.
Minneapolis.
I think it's on all
Until
sorts
one day
of.
he forgot to go home from the cannery.
I think there's all sorts of.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh. Mom was like, "Come home," and he's still cutting fish heads. Okay. Yeah, the writer-director of the game is known for making these really kind of mind-blowing plot twists. So that's a good thing to look forward to. Hope you
In
enjoy it.
Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
He also, of a beautiful prince, handsome queen. I want to go to beautiful prince. Yeah.
beautiful prince.
Or handsome queen. Interesting. Some Sanskrit. Down on Steam works for me. Yeah, you might watch it again. Also, it's on.
The prince was on his own quest for.
It also it's Radiant Rainbows. I want to go Radiant Rainbows. The writer director also. It should be on Steam. It's called Zero Escape: The Nonary Games. That's the first two games of the Zero Escape series put together, and they're also really good. That's how I got into his games, because I was really into Zero Escape. So that's also really good story. It's also like an escape room puzzle
He
kind
followed
of game.
the sound of his
It's like a hybrid. Let's go. Electric sitar. I'm just keep going left.
Electric sitar.
Oh! Absolutely. Go for the bundle. It'll be awesome.
His chase led him to a golden palace.
I missed one of the notes.
Of the moon.
I missed one of the notes.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh my god, you can't see the cannery at all now. This is wild.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Ah! Fish! He can't keep up now. I'm trying.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Whoa,
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
So there's Lewis.
It was hard to argue with him.
That was wild. Right? Yeah. This part almost killed me on this game. Yeah. I know, right? I'm surprised how he could just do that so automatically without cutting his hand off. I figured that's how he died, but no, apparently. Maybe he drank this bleach instead. No. The cannery. So we're at the cannery. Blood? That must be all the fish blood. Ew. This is his locker. The contents of his locker. Right. And he has the bottom broken half of a Nintendo DS. Alright. That works as a Game Boy Advance.
He began to forget the world we know.
This is the worst Golden Palace I've ever seen. Yeah, they love their Chinese food. It's everywhere. It's like, if you're at the cannery, you could actually go to different restaurants instead of just the Chinese takeout that you can get at the house.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, that's not good. So this is what it's like inside of a cannery. Just
he began to despise the man
carcasses.
with a royal contempt.
His boss? Or no, he started to despise himself. This is imaginary Lewis sneaking up on real Lewis. You're not even holding real fish anymore, dude. You're pantomiming. He's covered in fish blood.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh my god, there was so much canned fish in the kitchen. There was like a whole pyramid
The
of it.
palace
Oh.
would be packed with his companions.
Alright, this is a bit better on the Golden Palace scale. Wait, did he step onto the conveyor and he gets chopped up or something? Hey, it's like those little horn guys in Final Fantasy X. And the drum guys.
including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting them.
Cat? Another cat? Oh, there it is. Molly, the cat. Right. Dawn named the cat Molly.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Oh, so I guess Lewis was a little bisexual, but I mean, I chose the prince route
There was only one
and the
thing
rainbow
left to
route.
do.
Oh, so those rainbows will turn into vines, and that'll turn into the handsome queen, the handsome princess if you choose the other routes. Got it.
Bend down his head.
Oh no, he cuts off his head? Wait, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, game. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. No. I gotta do this. Your brother got his head cut off?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh my god! But how did his head get cut off? Was it equipment in the cannery? Or did he like build a guillotine?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh my god, what the heck? He was 22? Oh my god. Your brother got decapitated. Yeah, the crown isn't that worth it. At least it wasn't his hand. Oh my god, my brain needs to reset a little bit after all that. Well, all that's left is your room, right, Edith? Beautiful night, though.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Huh? Oh, that's when they left.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
That's why they left. Or not why, but when. After Lewis's funeral, 2010. Oh, whoops. Isn't this your room?
I wish we'd stayed.
Packing peanuts. You had a
But I
fridge up
understand
here?
why we left.
You did, crayon rubbings of leaves? Hauling groceries must have sucked. True. They should have put some rope pulleys out here so she could, like, pulley some stuff up here. Otherwise, it's a really cool room. You were at the tippy top, Edith. That's why they ate so much Chinese food. Yeah, they had to order out because getting groceries to the house was a
My mom
bitch in
ended up
general.
leaving everything behind.
Wow. Yeah, all these stuff you meant to pack, but... Oh, Edie's 90th birthday? of Dawn's books. So is this Dawn's room, actually? Maybe this is Dawn's room, not Edith's room. That would make sense. Mom's little kitchen is here. She doesn't even need to go downstairs. She doesn't want to, maybe. So is Edith's up there at the tippy top?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Alright.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
This is your room up here, Edith. That was Dawn's room down there. Wow, this kind of feels like an inevitable and inexorable path to the end. Like, once we get to Edith's room, that's it, isn't it? Oh my god, you had to climb to your room too? What if you had to pee in the middle of the night?
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh,
All
but you had a
that's
cool
left now is
attic
to tell you about that last night.
Yeah, what about that last night? You had like a projector. You had all these books that became like decoration. This is the part where feelings really start to hit. Oh god, what am I in for? You had such a cute little room with a beautiful view, Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
So that's when she started writing.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh my god, they just have the takeout chopsticks and takeout plastic forks. Did you see that? I'd kill for this room if I didn't think it hit my head all the time. That is so real. I would so hit my head. I used to live in an apartment in Japan that had like this little loft, and that's where I was sleeping, except it was so narrow that like it was like a coffin. I had to slide myself in there to sleep, and I woke up and hit my head on the ceiling so many times because I couldn't even like sit up straight. It was that close to the ceiling.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Yeah, it sucked even more like going up and down the stairs. The steps, the ladder. The ladder. So what I did to make myself want to get out of bed to go to work was for the first few months I was there, I had my phone plugged in and charged at the bottom of the steps. So when my alarm went off, I would have to go down the ladder to turn it off. And that actually worked to get me used to the whole thing.
When my mom sailed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh. Oh. Well, let's see this other entrance.
Or
that we
that
weren't...
Edie had a key to it.
Oh. This is cool. There's a live candle in there. That doesn't seem very safe.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
I was going to hear what the grown-ups are saying.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Jesus. Okay. Wow, that's harsh. History of the Finches by Edith Finch. Edie Finch, the grandma.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Wow.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Wow.
God, it smelled awful.
I bet.
You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
So you walked out there on the low tide the day Edith was born?
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Grandma, no! You were already old by then.
I got turned around. I started seeing things.
The fuck? Like from Dawn's thingamaboo.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
Rude?
That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, walking to the house? Wow, an old oven? An old mirror?
Or maybe I came back to them.
You know, it's weird that this is a national park. I feel like the Park Service would have wanted to clean this stuff up, even if it was, like, named after Odin Finch.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Jesus.
I never
Mom?
saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh no! Great Grandma Edie! She had a walker
The next
then.
morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Gone? She died right then?
After that, we moved around a lot.
It did say 2010 that she died. Oh yes, this is gameplay. I can make her arm go up and down.
We both tried to make the best of it.
I can do the dolphin with my control stick. See, it just stays up there until I do this.
A few years went by.
Can I blow?
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Dawn Finch.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't.
Oh my god.
And then I was alone.
All alone.
The last Finch left alive. until I found out about you.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
What?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
So that
It's a lot to ask.
What?
But I don't want you to be sad.
What?
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Why? 2017. So that's her son. Oh. That was so sad. Wow, that's heavy. So did she die in childbirth? Because that was like being born at the end. Oh, hi, Pukey Pie. Yeah, that's sad. Everybody's childhood photos. Yeah, now it's hitting. Now it's hitting. Milton. Yeah, now I'm interested in Milton's story. He went missing, but what happened to him? Was the monster just made up? Or was there actually something eating the kids? All the little details are back here again in the credits. This is really nice. They chopped him up in the cannery. Oh, the monster? The Unfinished Swan is really good. If you enjoyed that, you'll definitely enjoy that one. Alright, sweet. Yeah, because I thought you hadn't played it yet, but yeah, we gotta pick that up. No, I feel that. There's a lot of stuff I end up watching Let's Plays for. So what's her son gonna do with that house? I'd want to kind of know all this stuff. I'd leave it alone and live somewhere else. Maybe pass this on eventually to his kids, but otherwise just live somewhere that's not that island. Yeah, I knew those were peaches that he was eating. Are these the voice actors? Or are these the people who work for Annapurna? Okay. Thank you! I beat 2 games in 1 day. Ooh, all those playtesters. Oh, with the Wonder Swan thing, that's cute. This is very good credits. This is like top tier of video game credits. All the Chinese takeout. The team, they spent 5 years on this game. Wow. Alright. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. Thank you, Del. I hope you have a good night. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. Oh, that's wild. So any of the little things I could do again. So if I wanted to do the fish thing, I could do that again. Wow. Yeah, they sure sketched out everybody. No, well, Calvin is still kind of a mystery. We never really found out much about Calvin except that he likes space and died. Yeah, have a good night. Yeah, and thank you for sticking with me too, Ichio-san. This is a nice long stream. So only the leaves are people who were not directly related to the Finches. Wow. Alright, welcome back, Mars. Well, I beat 2 games in 1 day. I figured this would only take one. Yeah, I figured this would only take 1 stream to finish, so yeah, that was good. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in the sequel now. Yeah. Do you know if Edith died in childbirth? Is that why she died? Did she write all that cuz she just like didn't feel like 3 games in 1 day? Oh god, I need to think of something else. Wow. Edith. She could probably sense her time coming though, like she just dove in on all of like the early untimely deaths of like her entire family. She could probably see it coming, so that's probably why she wrote that at the end. That I couldn't be here. If you're reading this, I couldn't be here to tell you. Yeah, it's this game kind of feels like an inexorable march towards the end. But at that point, I'd be convinced anything would kill me. I mean, true, for real. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the walking simulator kind of part kind of feels like you're walking this one kind of predetermined trek. You're like walking towards destiny, and nothing can really stop it. And so that's why it almost felt like ominous or foreboding to go all the way to the tippy top of the house and into Edith's room. Because, you know, that's what remains of Edith Finch. No, because you knew when you see her at the tippy top of the house, where else do you have to go? And yeah, that was it. Yes, I made this gumi. I also made the cow and the little Copricurs green guys in the panels too. I was thinking I might eventually do needle felting streams, but I'm not sure when. I'd have to get equipment to set up to film my hands, and then I'd be like, ew, do I want people seeing my hands all over the internet? Or something like that. Yeah, so that might be content in the future. Oh! Oh yeah, I stab myself needle felting like all the time. I'll need to be careful with that if I film it so I don't get any blood and Twitch doesn't come after me. But that's really cool. Yeah, your mom sounds really cool. That kind of crafty stuff is really neat. Yeah, Fuki Pie, it was a profoundly depressing game. And it's sad, but also like it doesn't feel that I guess it's not really making me cry because I kind of feel like that's life. Because I guess I've been losing people at like too early and stuff like that too, so it's kind of like that. It happens sometimes. Oh, there's games that made me cry. Buckets. Oh my god, there is this one, like the best patch of Final Fantasy XIV made me cry so hard. I like ran out of tears. Like I cried dry. It was Oh, you're crying right now? Oh, Pukie Pie. Oh. It's your stream because needle felting. Oh, so that drew you in, huh? You recognized that was like my little needle felted Gumi right away? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII made me cry too. I played it years after it came out, but oh, so that's the one that made you cry. Yeah, even though like everyone and their mom knew the Aerith thing was coming, in context it still made me cry. Like that's powerful. Well, if you want to stick around, actually Mars, there's in a few months, like 2 months or so. You had no idea? Oh my god! See, I was on like early internet, so Eris's death was like everywhere on early internet before I actually played the game. Because I didn't play the game until 2000 something. I didn't even have a PS1. I like borrowed the game and had to buy a PS1 memory card on Amazon so it would work on my PS2 backwards compatibility. Whoa, that's wild. A lot of people can't say that nowadays. It's like the video game equivalent to the end of like the video game equivalent of the end of the Sixth Sense, you know, like, oh, he's a ghost. It is quite abrupt. Yeah. And devastating because of that. I'm glad the remake, which I think I might play sometime in the future on this channel. The 7 Oh, Gosetsu. Pukie Pie, you should play the Endwalker role quests, particularly the DPS range role quests, if you're feeling sad for Gosetsu. Well, I'm glad that the remake has given Aerith new life, aside from her, you know, dying. because she really seems like she's like her plucky self and more of her real self without her entire character ending up centering around her dying. Yeah. Yeah, you're in for it, Pukey Pie. You have a wild... Oh no, I gotta look that up. Okay, that makes sense, because there's a friend of mine who does like Twitter video game news, and she's like, this Final Fantasy VII 20th anniversary thing is upcoming, and something's gonna happen. So it must have been the new trailer that they showed for the anniversary event. So I'm totally gonna look that up after this. I didn't know. But yeah, I got sidetracked. But actually, Mars, in about 2 months, I'm gonna get my Final Fantasy XIV lore books in the mail, and then I was gonna do a Sunday lore stream every Sunday. So if you wanted to see what Final Fantasy XIV story is like, I was gonna do a story-based lore stream every Sunday. And I'm gonna make the default dude with the brown hair and he's gonna be named Mr. Final Fantasy. Oh, good. Oh, you're one of those long timers. It's very good that you haven't been spoiled, because man, people on Twitter do not give a shit after a certain amount of time has passed. So keep unspoiled, and I hope you enjoy your progression, because from here on out the story goes places. Oh yay! I'm so happy to hear that, Mars. Man, you guys are great. Well, I've been streaming for almost 6 hours. So, oh, Stormblood was lit? Oh, that's great. You know, a lot of people kind of talk down Stormblood. So if you love Stormblood, you're going to really love what's coming up. Stranger Things spoiled for you because I started watching in Twitter as well. Oh, I bet. Man. I watched, like, the first episode of Stranger Things. I should, work on it more. But it seems like it's gone so far, and it's, like, not even about kids in the 80s anymore or something. It's, like, all supernatural and stuff. First season is amazing. Yeah, I got as far as they were like all playing D&D, and then like something bad happens, and the little girl's running away, and they find her. That's about as far as I got. Yeah, I might have to try it again. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling too, just from an outsider perspective. Since it's making it make so much money. And that it's like one of the most watched Netflix shows everywhere or something like that. It really picked up on the 1980s nostalgia wave that was going on in the late 2010s. So, and it's just kept going from there. Did you ever notice that nostalgia has like a 30-year cycle? So the 80s nostalgia happened in the 2010s, 30 years later, and now we're starting to get into people having serious 90s nostalgia because it's 30 years later. And when I was a kid in the 90s, there was a lot of 60s nostalgia. Like, tie-dye was so big, and I did tie-dye projects all the time that my parents bought for me, because that was part of the 60s nostalgia wave. Yeah. So, like, Stranger Things, Ready Player One, some other stuff. It was all part of that nostalgia 80s wave. Which works because the 80s has a lot of visual aesthetic stuff going for it, so I don't blame them for being a big thing. And Star Wars, of course, that was so part of the 80s nostalgia wave. Yeah, I'll have to try that. Well, thank you guys so much. You've been fantastic, and today ended up really great. I finished 2 games, and I'm going to be taking 2 days off, but if you guys want, if you're interested at all, I'm going to play Final Fantasy X on Sunday. I'm going to be doing some endgame grinding, because like the first game I played on this stream was Final Fantasy X, and I just beat it, but it felt like it's ending too soon. So I'm doing some endgame grind stuff on stuff I never accomplished when I was a kid. And I've got some cool friends helping me out too. So yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. And then from there, Monday to Thursday, I'm gonna start Valhalla, Cyberpunk